Scientific studies have shown that one of the most attractive features to humans is symmetry, especially in facial features. Most celebrities that are widely considered extremely attractive have nearly perfectly symmetrical faces. Charles Darwin stated that there is universal drive to become as beautiful and attractive as possible. He said that animals will strive to be attractive even when experiencing wonderfully great suffering. Studies show that many high-paying and high-level positions are held by attractive people. Hiring managers often have a preference for the more attractive employee when giving promotions to their employees. Research shows that the more attractive politician often receives a greater amount of media coverage than their less attractive counterpart does. Research shows that the media greatly influences a person's self-esteem when it comes to their own bodies and appearances. When shown people with ideal body types of the same gender, people often report lower satisfaction with their own self-image. Studies show that people are more likely to be attracted to people resembling their parents, especially when it comes to age. The older their parents were at the time of their birth, the more likely they find older faces to be attractive. Limbo rings, or the dark outlines around a person's iris, are a feature that often goes unnoticed but are subconsciously perceived to be attractive. Limbo rings fade with age, therefore the darker the rings the more youthful the person. Since youth is associated with health and vigor, limbo rings are a sign that a person is a better mate. The color red is the most attractive color for both men and women. The color red is often unconsciously associated with higher status. Since people often want to choose a higher status mate, a person wearing the color red can artificially give the impression of superior status, and thus appear more attractive to potential mates. Psychology suggests that people are often attracted to other people that resemble themselves, be it similar facial features, hair color, fashion style, etc. This is due to the unconscious belief that the more the other person resembles ourself, the more trustworthy we find that person. Studies have shown that women are perceived by men to be more attractive when they smile. Conversely, men who smile less often are perceived by women to be more attractive than men who smile more often. People who often speak in higher-pitched tones when speaking with a person they find to be attractive. To an MIT study, emotional words and phrases such as, "I love you," have a significantly stronger response when whispered into the left ear as opposed to the right. Polls have shown that when looking for potential dates, men are often most concerned about the weight of women while women are most concerned about the height of a man. The poll revealed that women 20 pounds overweight and men that were over an inch under the average experienced a difficult time finding dates. To evolutionary biologists, being an average-looking person may actually be beneficial. The reason is that average-looking people often have a much more diverse set of genes, and therefore have better reproductive health. Studies have shown women perceive bearded men as more attractive, more responsible, and potentially better parents. Time to throw away those razors. Research suggests that beauty standards and attractive qualities are often regional and dependent on cultural norms. However, some beauty standards are cross-cultural and international. Generally, Beauty standards shift over time and change as cultures mix across geographic boundaries. Beauty standards range from every skin tone, eye color, hair color, size of body, and facial features. Odds are you are one of the most attractive people in the world to someone. Our faces change as we get older. That's obvious. However, that also means that a person's attractiveness also changes over time. This is due to skin aging and wrinkling, the continued growth of our noses and ears, and the loss of bone density in our skulls as we age. This results in continual changes in appearance that can dramatically impact a person's appeal to others, sometimes for the better and sometimes for the worse. In a year, Americans spend more on beauty care products than they do on education. Wow! People often perceive others to be more attractive when they see other people looking and/or smiling at them. Research has shown that mothers tend to devote more attention and give disproportionate affection to their most attractive child. Studies show that nurses tend to spend more time with attractive and healthy babies than they do with unattractive or ill ones. Researchers have found that when people are attracted to each other, they will often mirror each other's movements and body positioning when speaking or being in close proximity to each other. Researches have been shown to favor students that are more attractive over their less attractive pupils, often giving them preferential treatment, which in turn allows them to perform better in school. Studies show that attractive women often have a difficult time obtaining jobs associated with masculine qualities, such as hard labor. Research shows that less attractive women, and women with masculine features, are preferred for those positions instead. Physical attraction is linked to good genes. The more attractive a person is, the better their genes are perceived to be. The reasoning is deeply rooted in our biology. Males often prefer the most attractive female as it signals good health and fertility. However, since the task of reproduction falls almost entirely on the female, women generally are pickier when it comes to choosing a mate. Females often prefer a mate with the most attractive features as it signals that he will provide the best genes to their offspring. Interestingly, scientists have not found a direct correlation between physical attractiveness and the quality of genes. Remember back in middle school when Axe body spray claimed it contained pheromones that would make women attracted to you? Well, as it turns out, fresh male sweat contains a chemical called androstenol, a type of pheromone that truly attracts women to men. Just in case you were wondering, pheromones are chemicals that a person unconsciously emits that can cause a change in behavior in other people around them. Turns out, Axe body spray actually does contain pheromones. Studies show that women are often attracted to more masculine-looking men during ovulation. However, at other times of the month they may find less masculine men to be more attractive. This is largely due to the subconscious association with masculine-looking men having higher testosterone levels and therefore being more fertile. When somebody smells good, we automatically perceive them as more attractive.